Hey guys, welcome to the Football Overseas YouTube channel, and we are live for AFCON 2025 finale predictions. These finale predictions will involve third place playoff and final. Yes. So we have four teams left in Morocco, and we have two guests that are meant to come on. There's meant to be Tobacco from South Africa and Z from Morocco. Yeah. Let me add Tobacco. How you doing, man?
Good things. How are you?
I'm doing well too. It has been long since I last saw you.
Yeah. I'm back. I'm back.
Yeah, I remember I was meant to. Yeah, so I when it was New Year's, I was meant to do with you. Yeah, I was meant to do with you. Yeah. So how do you find the Afcon so far? What's your thoughts on the Afcon so far?
Yeah, I would say good and bad because we've been seeing some corruption along the way. For example, why was the Ghana official officiating uh, Nigeria versus what, Morocco, right? Why
Yeah,
was the Ghana official there? So that's the issue we're having at the moment.
I thought it
Even
was Gabon.
Morocco. Say again.
Was it Gabon official?
He was not from Ghana.
Hmm. Unless I'm wrong.
No. I think it's from Ghana. Let me just double check for you. Mm.
I could be wrong.
Yeah, it's from Ghana.
It's from Ghana.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, like why have a Ghanaian? Yeah, like why have a Ghanaian nationality officiate a game from Nigeria? And
Yeah.
remember Morocco removed the official for the game, the Egyptian official for the game.
Why?
Huh?
Why did they do that? You know, they're having extra favors. That's the issue. I think we need to fix this in Africa. If, for example, if we host this tournament, we need to have officials from other maybe Asian countries or European countries to help us with AFCON. And the same applies to the Euro and stuff to avoid this nonsense.
Like to have abroad officiate, right?
Yeah, because it's unfair. Because you saw what the referee was doing in that game. So clearly was a plan to affect Nigeria. Even Morocco had a cheap penalties along the way or favors, but other countries didn't get them.
And I think, but to be honest, I think Basi and the Nigerian goalkeeper performed well in the game so far.
Yeah, spot on there.
Yeah, they performed well. It could have been worse, but they performed well. And they were unlucky that they got a rival fan to officiate the game. There was some corruption towards there, and there's nothing you can do about it anyway. It's a host that decides the nationality that wants to officiate, and if Morocco wants to do it that way, then Morocco should ask itself: does it want to win the Afcon in a clean way or in a dirty way?
Yeah, but besides that, they've been playing very well in this tournament, so they deserve to be in the final. But again, they should have done it in a better way, like not having a kind of favors. But in terms of football, they've been playing very well.
Yeah, I agree with you. But also, I think Morocco hasn't been. finishing their chances as well in games. They could have finished some of those games. They could have finished it with at least more and more goals. Yeah, they could have finished it with a lot of more goals. So I feel like Morocco should finish their chances, but cool, that weakness hurts them.
Yeah, I agree. So are you home or at school?
At home, no,
Oh,
in hostel.
oh, okay.
But also looking at the final, I think Senegal has performed well. Let's be honest, the path and they have been scoring good goals. They have been little in attack. And the group stage, it was fun watching Senegal games, especially when they beat Botswana 3-0, and then they beat another team as well, right? Senegal.
Yeah, Senegal have been playing very well, but the issue is Koulibaly not being in the final again. So hopefully this time won't affect him.
But I feel like if Senegal is playing against Morocco, which they are, I, the attack could win. Senegal has better finishing than Morocco has in this AFCON. And especially Sadio Mane has been good form. His form has been excellent. And showed up for Senegal to take them to the final with that penalty, with that goal that he has scored. And also another player that has impressed me is the PSG winger, I am by.
Yeah, I know him. I know that kid.
Yeah, even though he looks a bit old, I doubt he's that age, but he has also been impressive as well. But anyway, heading to this game, I know Senegal has scored more goals than Morocco has scored. Morocco's defense will be tested against Senegal. Morocco's defense will be tested, and I know Mazari will have to defend a lot, especially Senegal has a lot of PC wingers. And I know with the way Senegal will do, they'll want to stretch out Morocco's width. Yeah. What's your thoughts on Senegal versus Morocco preview?
I think this game will be fun. Will be fun to watch because two top countries are going head to head. Senegal, I know they won it. I think maybe 4 years ago, if I'm not mistaken. And then in terms of Morocco, they've been won it for 50 years or something like that, if I'm not mistaken, or 30 years.
I
And
think
but the
Senegal
good,
won in 2023. Oh, was it 2022?
oh, they won it in 2022, Morocco.
No, Senegal.
Yeah, Senegal, that's what I'm saying, maybe less than 4 years ago. But in terms of Senegal, I mean Morocco, they haven't won it in years now, in ages.
At- Oh, Senegal won it in 2021.
Yeah,
Yeah,
5 years now.
yeah.
But in terms
And
of Morocco, when was the last time Morocco?
won the
It's been
AFCON.
long.
Morocco, I doubt Morocco has won the AFCON. And speaking of a Moroccan fan, we have Z.
Big ups, man. Thanks for
Big
having
ups.
me.
Yeah, you're
Big
welcome.
up, see.
Big ups, man.
Yeah,
What you guys saying?
yeah. We were talking about the game so far, and what were you thinking about Nigeria having a Ghanaian referee ref the game against you guys?
Bro, first of all, thanks for having me. Yeah.
Yeah,
And apologies for being late. I had to grab something. I woke up late. But yeah, to address on and so of course like and subscribe. But to describe the Ghanaian referee thing, to be honest, I will admit, joke like because I was actually thinking of joking about it, but on a real, I think it's not a good look. However, I do have to say, the fact that all of a sudden, every time Morocco win has to be on the referee, or it's corruption. It's getting boring now. Like, at some point, just talk about how good we play and how not. I don't even want to say bad because to be fair, Nigeria in the semi final. I think that game, like Morocco were better, but Nigeria had they had their chance in transition, and Morocco just read the counterattacks very well, you know.
Mm.
So it is one of them. Um, but like in other games, like even the Cameroon game, Cameroon had no sniff, you know. Yeah,
Yeah,
in the group stage game, okay, people will argue about the Mali stuff, right? But we should have got a penalty in our direction as well, you know. About even the Cameroon game, we should have got two penalties in our direction, but nobody talks about that, you know. The Tanzania one is one where maybe, you know what, Tanzania could have got a penalty, we go extra time, you know. But even then, I think Morocco would have got the job done. It's not like Tanzania would have pulled the shot, you know.
yeah,
So yeah, that's just the way I see it, man. So you know what? Anyone that wants to say anything about corruption is corruption. You know what? Anything in life that happens is because of corruption. I'm just gonna run with the joke. Why not? You know what I mean?
yeah. And but I thought you guys haven't been finishing the chances. Like against Nigeria, you guys had a lot of chances in the first half, especially.
Few. We had a few chances. I know Brahim Diaz won. That's a bit more like, to be honest, I wish he took it better, but it's more forgivable. The one which for me was less forgivable was the Saibari chance. I thought Saibari should have finished that better because he was right in front of the goalkeeper and he decided to shoot near post and it didn't go to plan. Yeah, that was the one where I'm like he has to score that, you know. So yeah, it is what it is. Hopefully, we're more prepared in the final because the final is going to be a big one, man. Senegal is. I mean, listen, we're lucky already that Koulibaly is going to be missing the final because he got suspended. So listen,
Yeah,
that's a plus. You know what I mean?
yeah, I get you.
Yeah.
But also, I've checked your head to head. You guys have beaten Senegal in games where you both have had foreign players, foreign best players playing for your teams. The last two games, if you don't consider the Chan one, the last two games you have beaten Senegal two by 2 goals or 1 goal. Does that give you a bit of, or does that boost your confidence?
100%. But for me, I think the confidence also comes from the. So here's the thing. I felt like it would have been more worrying playing Egypt, believe it or not, because I feel like Egypt would have been able to scumbag their way in a final like this. Yeah. Knowing their heritage in this competition and they have Salah, Marmoud, it would have been more jarring, you know? Senegal, I don't feel like they're that hungry. I feel like they're just there, you know? And again, it's down to the fact that they have quality. I mean they still have Mane, they have Ndai, you know, Idrissa Gueye, you know, Koulibaly I mentioned earlier, and others. I think Diallo's there. I'm not Jackson. I'm not.
Yeah,
I mean, I don't
Jackson.
really rate him, but like, I mean, he's known player. Let's say, you know what I mean. Like and they have Edouard Mendy in goal as well. So again, for Afcon level, the quality got them through, in my personal opinion. And the balance because obviously they had the defense side sorted and the attack side. Whereas with Egypt, I feel like yeah, they have attacking guys, but this is what I tried to tell people before the Afcon. They have decent players. Yeah, like Ashur is another one. Atiya is another one. I really like. You know, but the problem is Their manager's been holding them back for a while, man.
The
Not one.
Senegal one.
No, 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 no. I'm talking about Egypt because Senegal played Egypt in it. Like I'm telling you why. But my thing is, they were able to scam ways Egypt, where Senegal they had qualities that put them through. With Senegal, I just feel like they're there. Morocco, I feel like we're the hungry ones. We have the fans backing us,
Yeah.
So it would actually be crazy if Senegal won that tournament because it's like cool. Senegal's showing their dominance, but with Morocco, it's like all this investment to lose in the final. You know what I mean? Like, okay, great, you got far, but to lose that final, nah, man. Home soil,
And if Morocco loses the final, will you be calling for the manager to be sacked?
100%.
Interesting point. Wait, why are you backing Morocco in this AFCON? Is it
Well,
personal reasons or
no, so I'm with Morocco because my mother's Moroccan.
oh, so
Yeah,
family?
blood. But it's just I don't show it as much. But yeah, my mother is Moroccan. That's why.
Oh, and the father is
Saudi.
Saudi.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. So I'm Saudi Moroccan.
Oh, okay, interesting.
Yeah, just I just don't show the Moroccan side as much because I'm unable to. That's the only problem. Yeah, like I can't speak Dereja, you know. I can't speak French,
Mm,
cannot speak Spanish,
yeah,
Amazigh. I can't speak none of them languages.
mm. Because
But
you're not able to.
no, it's because like I haven't grown up in Morocco as much.
Mm,
You get me? It's like I've been there before, yeah,
mm,
but obviously like it was like always like visiting like family from my mom's side and the summer holiday, that type of stuff. I've not lived in Morocco like I've lived here, in Saudi. Like it's different, yeah. Which is why even when I speak like Arabic, like the way I do, like it doesn't sound like I'm speaking to Morocco, like the Moroccan way. It sounds like I'm speaking the Saudi way still. So yeah, but it is what it is. It is what it is. But regardless, like for me, man, I still back Morocco. Um, and Dima Maghreb. Inshallah, they get the job done. Um, I will say one thing. I'll give the manager credit, by the way. Yeah, one thing
yeah,
I'll give this manager a lot of credit. He's managed to find a way to get the midfield ticking because in the beginning, and to be honest, I have to admit, I didn't think like a lot of the Moroccan fans, but now thinking about it in hindsight, they had a point. As good as Amrabat was at winning the ball, and you've seen this at your club at Man United. Yeah,
yeah.
he's very good at winning the ball. The problem with him is he can't
Progressive
progress it exactly. And the problem
because
with
he's
Morocco in
according.
the Mali game, we were missing somebody that can progress the ball. Yeah, which is why Al had to drop from the winger position to midfield, which sounds crazy, right? Because even I didn't think he was this versatile. But now, maybe Roma knew, or I don't know if they didn't know, and now they will know, right? They may
Mm,
learn something from this man. Yeah, and now we can play in the six. I can't believe it. You know what I mean? And now we in the
yeah.
six. And another thing he did as well, Sabari in the wing will never work. You don't play Sabari on the wing. You play him in the midfield. He's done that. He's put Ainawi and Sabari in the midfield. Yeah, especially because Unahi is injured. Yeah, which is a big blow, by the way, because I thought he did very well in the Zambia game.
Mm,
And yeah, he's basically gone with Sabari Ainawi. Now we have Brahim Diaz, Zuli, and who's the other guy I'm missing? Zuli
Ibrahim,
Brahim. No, I said Brahim Diaz Zuli, and there was another brother.
the one from Seville, the former Seville.
Who am I missing? The other guy is it Zuli?
Nasir, Nasir, Nasiri. Is it
No, no,
Nasiri?
no, 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 no. Nasiri doesn't start. No, no, no. It's not
Oh,
Nasiri.
he's on bench.
Nasiri comes off the bench as a striker. He is not. It's Al Khnous from Stuttgart. There you go. Al Khnous.
Oh,
There you go. I knew I missed somebody. So basically, he's been playing lately because obviously Onahi has not been available. But if he was to be available, what would have happened was Onahi would have been in the midfield with Inawi, and it would have been Saibari and the 10 and Ibrahim on the right. You get me? But
yeah.
obviously, now it's Khanous, Brahim Diaz, Zuli, and then the striker Al Ka'bi. So that's how it's been, bro. That's how it's been. So yeah, bro.
And looking at Senegal's side, it's which player are you afraid of mostly?
I'll be real, man. It has to be one of them. Not gonna cap. As a Bayern fan, Jackson, and I only say Jackson because imagine if he scores. As a Bayern fan, I have to be looking at this guy knowing he scored against Morocco, and then thinking that he's any. Like I can never
Mhm.
escape the allegations. Um, who else? What's his name? Ndi, I believe his name is. That guy's
And
Yeah,
not
yeah,
good.
for
from
everything.
Everton.
Yeah, I rate him. I've seen bits of him. I rate him.
And there's other guy called Gay, a
Rabat.
Pepe.
midfield that was Gay, Gay, I mean Gay, something like that. Not this Adrisa Gay of Everton. There's other Gay, Gay. Do you know him?
Pepe Gay.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Papa
Pepe
Gay.
Gay. Oh, what a player, man.
Oh
Maybe.
yeah.
What a
I mean,
player.
to be honest, I've not seen too much of him. I've seen bits of him. He's pretty good. Um,
Also Mendy.
oh, they have Habib Diarra as well.
Yeah.
Diarra is suspended. Is suspended for the final.
Ah,
Who?
Solak Koulibaly.
Oh, yeah,
Who's
Diarra,
suspended?
the midfielder, right?
Yeah, 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 yeah,
Yeah,
yeah,
he's
yeah.
suspended. Him and Koulibaly are suspended for the final.
Oh, I Kamara.
Yeah, not Kamara, Diarra.
Diarra.
So
Yeah.
who would replace them to? I mean, who would replace them to? That's my question.
No,
I think
they normally play with two gays in the midfield, and then they have Sa, Ndiaye, Mani, and Jackson. So they are
Oh
covered
no,
as well.
Oh my, yeah, actually, Ismail Assar is another guy I'd be worried about, man.
Yeah, Sa is so good at Crystal Palace as well.
I
yeah.
forgot that brother exists. Yeah, I know he's Liverpool's kryptonite. Yeah, listen,
Or
bro, I can't.
maybe they might play like Kamara and Guy.
I would not be shocked in that final if they went with the two gays, pause, and they play Ismail Assar in the attack,
Hmm.
and then India in the 10, and Sadio Mane on the left. That would
Yeah.
not shock me whatsoever. Because you know what it is, yeah? Ismail Assar, he will give you a bit of something, and he will be very dangerous in transition too. You get me?
Yeah. So
So
I feel like the one in the midfield will be like Kamara and the two guys. Oh, and Dia.
no, it's not. So what I'm saying is the two gays, yeah,
Yeah.
and the in the I think they
Yeah.
will be the midfield. Now you have Mane and Ismail Assar in the wings, and then you have a Jackson up top. You get
Oh.
me?
Hmm.
I think like that's what they would probably be going for. Now, as for centre back, what the hell would they go for actually? Saw?
Mamadou Asaf, yeah, from Strasbourg. He played very well in the semi-final when he came
Yeah,
in.
yeah, he held his own to be fair. Yeah,
Yeah,
Mamadou Saw.
Sa and what is his name? Okay, I
And
forgot his
Uh,
name.
yeah, and then Niakate.
Yeah, Nyakati. Yeah,
Niakate, yeah, Musa Niakate.
Yeah,
I
he
think
plays from Lyon. He plays for Lyon. Lyon. Yeah.
yeah, and the other guy, right back will be Diata.
Diata.
yeah, Diate, yeah.
Yeah, Diata, and then the left back will be the West Ham player. I
Diouf.
forgot his name.
Malik
Doof,
Diouf.
yes, Doof. Yes, Doof. He's an excellent player as well. So if West Ham are getting relegated, I see a lot of teams getting him because he's an excellent left back.
Yeah, and I
Yeah,
feel like
I guess
the
we'll
Diata played well to keep Salah out of the game.
listen. I guess we'll see what happens, man. I guess we'll see what happens on the day, innit? Like we're gonna
Yeah.
have to see what happens on the day. I just expect that at the end of the day, that we keep our lineup the way it is because we don't have anyone suspended really. We really don't. Yeah, and with Senegal, they're gonna have to make changes based on the suspensions that they have, which I actually think could hurt them if we are on it on the day. You know, but I will say this: these guys. I mean, Nigeria when we played them, they had Osimhen and Lookman that we had to really be dealing with. Yeah,
Mm.
these guys are gonna have more options to be for us to be dealing with, so we're gonna have to be on it more than in the Nigeria game. I know people say Nigeria is on paper best team, but the way I see it is Senegal have more options. You
Yeah,
know?
they have a good quality squad depth that Nigeria doesn't have. Like if
Yeah,
you
yeah,
have,
yeah, yeah. Nigeria was like they played good, which was fine. They played very good, but they had a lot of that to do with Lookman being on fire and Osimhen being in the right place, right time, and stuff. Yeah,
like they depend on certain players to perform.
yeah, and that what's that name? Bassi in the back as well had to do a shift in the back. He played good against Morocco, to be fair, right?
Yeah.
But I feel like in the Senegal game, we have more people to be worrying about. And
Yeah.
DI, that's another one. Like,
Mane as well. Mende. You have to beat Mende in goal.
yeah, true. You see what I mean? But Mendy, to be fair, we've been watching him in the Saudi league. I think you can catch Mendy if he does a mess up. Personally, I think Yassine Bono is better than him. Yeah, I've seen both of them in the Saudi league. Yeah, and I've seen Mendy obviously in Europe and Bono a little bit in Europe. I rate Bono highly more than I rate Mendy. Personally. I think Bono is one of the best keepers in the world. It's just that he plays in Saudi league, so people won't give him his respect.
And I actually give Bono the respect. I've seen the way he plays in La Liga and how Mende plays. I feel like Bono has better experience than Mende.
No,
But also,
I
yeah,
mean to be fair, Mendy has Champions League experience. That's not a lie.
no,
But
but
my
in
thing
terms
is,
of experience in top leagues, Bono has.
yeah, but Mendy's been in the Premier League. And that counts for. And I think he was in League On beforehand. You know what I mean?
Mm.
So for me, it's not about for me. Like I look at Bruno and I look at Mendy. Yeah. Now they both have a similar issue in which they're not really great with their feet. They're good. They're pretty good shot stoppers. Yeah. I just feel like Bruno's better at shot stopping than Mendy, and I feel like on the ball, well, not like it's amazing or anything, but Bruno's slightly better. You know. Like
Yeah,
for me, I just think Bono is better. But for me, as a shot stopping keeper, Bono is one of the best out there. Even on
yeah, I get
penalties,
it.
we saw what he did on in the shootout, bro.
Yeah.
Like it's
But
crazy.
for this game, will you see any? Will you see it going to penalty shootout?
Hmm?
Will it go to penalty shootout?
It can. Will it go there? No, I think we'll go extra time probably. A goal in extra
No, I
time.
think 90 minutes. I
You
think
think?
90 minutes. the quality of two teams are so good for to go to extra time or penalties. But again, it's football. It can happen.
I'll say 1-0 extra time. I
Yeah.
think it's gonna be 0-0 in 90 minutes.
One, oh, you mean 1-0 Senegal?
No, no, no,
Yeah, I
no.
think it means that.
Morocco 1-0, bro. Goal scorer.
Brahim Diaz.
It'd be nice if he did, but I don't feel like it's gonna be a goal scorer that we expect. That's my thing.
That you don't expect.
It'll be some random player that will score. You know what? I won't even go for a random player. I'll go for somebody that's a top name, but he's not even a forward. I'm gonna say Hakimi.
I feel like Mazwari could give the assist for something like Sabiri if Morocco
I
win.
feel like Hakimi might slap one from outside the box or something, or he might score a free kick. You
It would be
know what I
crazy
mean?
if Senegal is beaten from a corner kick.
No, because my thing is like Senegal's gonna defend their hearts out, right? So
Yeah.
at some point, like we're gonna have to be forcing shots from long. I think Hakimi is very good at that. So I'll say Hakimi. I wouldn't be shocked if the goal comes out of deflection as well, by the way.
Mm.
That's
Maybe
something we
it's
have to
cool.
keep in mind.
Maybe it's cool. I'm saying you never know.
Yeah. But if
Obviously,
I had to,
Senegal has some disadvantage.
but if I had to go for a crazy shout, that's not Hakimi or Diaz or anything like that. You know what? You're gonna call me mad, yeah. But in Nasiri,
Who?
and Nasiri, the guy you were chatting about earlier,
Or Sabiri?
and Nasiri,
Or
The
NSC?
striker.
Or the
he
guy
comes
from
off the
off the
bench,
bench?
scores a header or something. That's another way,
So
bro.
basically,
I'm not gonna lie, it
Seth,
can go either way.
yeah.
But let's say Senegal do anything. I mean, I wouldn't be shocked if Sadio Mane of all people does something, or Jackson of all people, or India, or Ismail Assad, another one like I mentioned. Like it'll be an interesting one, but I think at the end Morocco will pull it through. I think, by the way, what helped Morocco too is the fans. The fans was absolutely chanting the living hell out of their lungs, man. So yeah, let's see what happens, bro. Let's see what happens, man. What you guys predicting, man? Because I gave mine been 1-0.
Yeah, I think I'm going for uh 1-0 Morocco.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Interesting.
What about you, Tobago?
Is it there?
Are you there?
Okay. Yeah. It's so difficult, man. I'm gonna say 1-1, and the game will be decided on penalties because I see both teams are so good.
Interesting.
If,
Interesting. Interesting, man.
if it goes to penalties, it means again Morocco has dominated the game and not finished their chances.
Yeah. Yeah, man. But yo, listen, Kyle, and
Yeah.
yes, I do have to bounce. I can't lie. It'd be nice if I stay longer, but obviously I have a bar preview to do, bro. Yeah, I
I
mean.
think okay, man. Big up, thank you for joining. Yeah,
Yeah,
so we'll
yeah,
just continue without you for the other
yeah, yeah.
game.
That is not a problem, man. But big up to you guys. Guys, subscribe to Football Overseas. Yeah, don't be frauds. And yeah, man. Big up to the
Thanks.
other guests, man. Big up to them, man. Take care.
Take care.
Take care, guys.
Take care.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we have one last game that is Nigeria versus Egypt. So, Tobacco, what do you view of Nigeria's performance so far heading to the third place playoff?
Yeah, for me, Nigeria have been playing very well. I'm impressed with the way they've been playing. Even on the other side, I'm shocked. Can Nigeria play this good? So overall, I would say they have an excellent tournament. They had a chance to go to the final. Unfortunately, it didn't happen. But it's football, so I'm impressed with the way they've been playing so far.
Yeah, I think with me, I'll say I've been impressed with the way Nigeria is playing. They've won all their games except the Morocco game. So that is something to be proud of because they're the only team that have won all their games that haven't dropped any points so far. So that's something Nigeria should be proud of. And Nigerians always perform well in AFCON. I don't know what happens to World Cup qualifiers or something like that, but when it comes to AFCON, they show up. And I was surprised how Nigeria performed against Morocco. I felt like they could have challenged Morocco more and more. They could have finished the game in 90 minutes. But also the defense, they have been good to keep Morocco at 0-0 until 120 minutes is done. That's not something easy to do. And I contact the goalkeeper on that. I know Nigeria fans will. Nigeria fans have this thing of hating on the goalkeeper. I know he did some mistakes in the penalty shootout that knocked you guys out, but if you look at the overall performance, the goalkeeper performed better than all of the players in that game against Morocco. Yeah. Egypt, what's your thoughts on Egypt, Tobago? So
Yeah,
heading to
they've been good
final.
they've been good as well. Because of I think Mamouche and Mo Salah tried to step it up. So they had a good tournament as well. So I'm impressed with the way they've been playing as well. Even though I think Nigeria are going to beat them tomorrow. I think Nigeria will be too strong for to win for Egypt tomorrow because they've been impressive defensively, and Osimhen and Lookman seems like they're in a good form, even though they are fallout. But again, they've been good for Nigeria.
But I also feel like for Egypt, I was watching the Egypt versus Senegal game, and I felt like for Egypt, they gave up against Senegal. They should have pushed Senegal towards the end. They started performing well against Senegal, like 70th minute or 80th minute. That one we saw the real Egypt show up. That one we saw the Egypt that beat Ivory Coast show up in the 70th minute. And they settled it the game already too late when Senegal has already gotten the goal and are comfortable with the ball. And that's the thing with Egypt. I think I wasn't so impressed with Egypt in the group stage. Knockout stage, they gave us entertaining football, good entertaining football. They performed well. They showed up in the knockout stage. But again, they played against Nigeria in the friendly. Remember the friendly before this game? Vago, remember that
Mm,
friendly?
I forgot about the friendly. What happened? What was the score?
No, I'm saying they played against Nigeria in the friendly heading to this game. It was a few days. Um, it was a few days. It was on 16th of December, and then AFCON was starting on 19th. So it was 3 days, and Egypt beat Nigeria. Obviously, they played against a Nigeria squad that didn't have the foreign based players, and so it was mostly Egypt local versus Nigeria local based as well. So
Mm,
Osimhen wasn't there. Osimhen did not play.
yeah.
Basil played. Onyeka played. That's the guy from Redford. So basically, and Egypt beat them 2-1 without Mamous and Salah. So Egypt has experience playing against Nigeria, and they know the Nigerians' weakness. And but I feel like Nigeria has superiority. Osimhen is a great striker. Lukman is a good attacking midfielder, and now Basi is a physical centre back. Is Basi expected to play this game? Tobacco is Basi expected to play the game or
I'm not sure. Is he suspended or something?
huh?
Is he suspended or anything? I'm
Not
not
that I'm
sure.
aware of.
Yeah, I'm not aware of anything too.
Yeah, but he's a very physical, aggressive centre back, and any club will want to sign a centre back like Basi. He might, yeah. So as Nigeria has an aggressive squad that can really bully Egyptian sides, and the same Nigerian that lost to Egypt 3 days before AFCON started is not the same Nigeria took that went to the third place playoffs. And I feel like that is a really change. And I'm saying that Nigeria will beat Egypt 2-0. You? What about you, Z? No, what about you, Tobago? Tobago, are you there? Hello. Yeah. So I think that, and I feel like that goalkeeper, Nigerian goalkeeper, will not want to bottle another game. Did he lag? Oh, power went off. Oh, power went off. Was he the only one viewing us? Wow, that's sad. Yeah, so power went off for Tobago side, and I'm trying to get his prediction so far. Yeah, so he's back in Nigeria to beat Egypt 2-1, and that is his prediction. I went with a 2-0 win. He will, he's thinking it's going to be closer, and to wrap it up, let me yeah, to wrap it up, thank you guys for joining the stream. It was an enjoyable stream, and make sure you hit the make sure you hit the subscribe button, like the stream, comment down your predictions, and yeah, I'll see you guys next time on F4.